On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Wake. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lewis to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Cross. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Good timing on the quick out. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Thompson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why...
To running room. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Tigers are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. This drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Might be changing the route. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Quarterback keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
When you run this out route, you know you're starting to get close to the sidelines. I know I got to start slowing down and find a way to drag or get one toe, a pinky toe, a big toe, whatever I can inbounds. Nice effort, nice catch, way to keep something in bounds.
Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
They kick it away on 4th down. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Lewis wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the 2nd level. Beautiful execution.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Memphis. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The extra point here would tie the game. And right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. The give to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Vick. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
My old coach said, positive yards and never complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mays. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make a contested catch.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Mays. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Showing the arm strength to the left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages. Because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming in the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off play action on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Vick. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Vic. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talent.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. Off and running. The 10. Touchdown, David Deeks. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The offense changing the play. Lewis wants to pass. He makes a catch. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38.
And as a quarterback, you know when you're throwing a corner route, the football is going to travel a long distance, so you've got to have great timing. You've got to get the ball out of. You've also got to put a lot of air under the pass so the wide receiver can locate it. You can tell this quarterback has thrown a ton of these routes in practice.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. going right to work up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Finds his target down the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Mays. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning on the Jets. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. And the Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and then touchdown, wait! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Toledo is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 22 over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be looking deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Motion from the back. Finds his man. It's Thompson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Lewis to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way.
Single. Back 18. Back 18.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll run play action. Swings it out to the flat. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's still running after the move. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Claiborne. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. The play action fake. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Lewis wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the...
He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to...
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp ball, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Backed up at their own 10, it's 1st down. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Memphis picking up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw again. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll do it himself. Oh, a lot of space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to...
it.